Are you looking for a professional stylist? Someone that knows exactly what they're doing when it comes to fashion and clothing? Well, keep fucking looking. I've always had a really big issue when it came to my style, and the more I look around, the more I realize it's actually a lot more common than I thought. You know how people will say dress the way you want or take inspiration for what you're interested in? Well, my problem was never figuring out my interests, but more so how many I had. I find so many things interesting, too many things, honestly. Gym, music, video games, anime, cartoons, Pokemon cards. This is a piece of my past that I had to let go, unfortunately. But even when it came to fashion, I was into way too many aesthetics at once. Streetwear, archive, avant-garde, high fashion, luxury, Asian fashion, European fashion. The list just never stops. It was always so difficult narrowing down and creating cohesive outfits because I overwhelmed myself with everything I took interest in, and it showed in what I wore. I was combining bits and pieces of different inspirations and creating looks that just do not go together. But because of my ego, I was always playing it off as doing something different or being unique, When in reality, I actually had no idea what the fuck I was doing. And to be frank, I'm not sure if I'll ever figure it out fully, But I do think it's at least getting better. So although I might not have a finalized personal style, or I probably might never have one, today we'll be going over a few ways I like to dress at the moment and covering my thought process when I'm making these outfits. Let's get it. Alright, first off, I just want to say this is the first time I'm going like unscripted, so I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Second of all, as I go through these outfits today, you will notice a theme of me liking black. If it wasn't self-explanatory enough. Okay, I'm gonna put these down because they're heavy. Okay. And basically how each outfit's gonna go is I'm gonna start off with the main pieces like shirts, pants, shoes, then move on to styling, whether it be accessories or whatever. And finally, if I need some finishing touches, like adding or even removing some things, I'll do that at the very end. Okay, enough yap. Starting off, well, not enough yap, I'm still yapping. No matter what outfit I start with, you'll notice that I always start with the pants, as I find it way easier to start with this and then build upon the shoes and shirts, as it's kind of like the middle connecting piece of the entire outfit. We're gonna start with these wide Hakama pants from a Japanese brand called Not Conventional. And yes, as long as I remember to, I will be naming all the brands that I'm wearing. Also, as you come to notice, I do like to wear a lot of baggy and like wide pants. And my thought process right now is I want to make it a little bit slimmer going upwards, but not like tight. So next up, I will be wearing this tank top that I got from Uniqlo. As you can see, we're already starting to show a very Japanese-inspired silhouette. The reason why I didn't want to go for anything too tight up top is, one, it can get like pretty damn uncomfortable. And two, because these are like drawstring pants and like they kind of scrunch up towards the waistline, I feel like having something super tight would make the interaction look a little awkward. So that's why I went with something a little bit looser that I can tuck in, but still keep it kind of loose at the tuck-in point. I don't know. I don't know if anything I said just made any sense. This is why I need a script. Next up, we'll add on the shoes. And what I noticed a lot with this type of Japanese style is they'll have really baggy pants, but not so much that it covers the shoes. Notice how these are wide, but they kind of stop at the ankle area. I'll see that they go for more slimmer and sleek profile shoes. So I'm gonna go with these black Chelsea boots from Doc Marten. And there, as you can see, it creates a very sleek and clean silhouette that I feel like wouldn't be there if you put on a super bulky shoe, Okay, and that is the base outfit that we have so far. As in, it's satisfactory, like I could go out with this, but I like to add a little bit more. First up, we'll add some jewelry. As you'll see with my other outfits, if I do decide to wear jewelry with one, it typically doesn't change that much, as I kind of wear the same ones with almost every outfit, and I only really change it depending on how I'm feeling, really. For this outfit, I'm only wearing 2 rings on each hand. This one is from Rare Romance, this one is from Koyashi Jewelry, this one from Casio or G-Shock, one of the two, and this one also from Koyashi Jewelry. For my necklace, I'm going with this silver pendant, also from Rare Romance. Now that I'm looking at it, I think it looked really good with a watch too. This one is a Seiko 5 that my girlfriend sent me. The reason why I went with this one is the silver matches the jewelry, and also the black face that it has matches like the black that I have going on for the outfit. And since my shirt is tucked in, you can see my waistline. I think a belt would also look really good with this. I bought this off Vinted, which is like a third-party selling app. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's like a star-studded belt. You could probably find this in a lot of places. All of this definitely adds a bit of edginess into the outfit. Finally, since it is entering the fall season, I will throw on a jacket. And the beauty of this outfit is it is so simple and versatile that you can just throw on any jacket really and it'll just work. For this outfit, I'll go with this jacket, so it'll be kind of my statement piece. It is a red leather jacket from Der Schutz, and because the rest of the outfit is kind of minimal, this jacket will add a pop of color, some design, and just some overall structure that it might have been missing. And that is the final look for outfit 1. For me, recently, this is my day-to-day when I have to go out and I want to dress up a little bit. I really like how it looks, but it's not doing too much, It might turn a few heads, especially here in Atlanta, but nothing too crazy. I think it's important for people to have uniforms like this because you don't exactly know what you're gonna wear that day and you're kind of crashing out over an outfit. You want to go to an outfit that you know looks good when all other shit hits the fan. For outfit 2, we'll go more on the streetwear side. We're gonna start with these gray graphic jeans from Has Two Sons. These are really cool, like barrel style. Also the back pocket, like printed design on the front. I think it looks so freaking cool. I just said freaking cool. What? I'm like 12. Okay, I'm trying to move a lot more into like design, like printed kind of stuff. Now again, for my top, I'm also feeling something like looser, not too tight, but also not too baggy. Okay, I just looked around my closet for like half an hour and like, it's funny because this is the first shirt that I went to, but then I was like, let me see what else I got. And I just I ended up with the first shirt that I bro. Also, I know it's wrinkly. I cannot be bothered to iron it right now. I just came back from vacation and this was like stuffed at the bottom of my suitcase. Whatever. I just imagine it's okay. Also, I forgot to mention this shirt is from Have You Died Before, which is it's a name. I think the faded kiss marks on this shirt goes really well with like the faded back pocket design for the pants. Next up is shoes, and for all my baggy like streetwear kind of fits, I usually go for like a chunky sneaker or boot, and these are my go-tos. These are the Rick Owens Dark Shadow and Converse Turbo Weapons. Alright, that is the base fit, and now we will stylize it. The rings are pretty much going to be the same. I just added on this one from 77 Industries. For my watch, you can't really see it with this outfit because of how long the sleeves are, and I kind of want to keep it this way. But just in case, I'm going to add on this one from Tuner Labs. This is probably the most hilarious watch that I have. I'll show you guys why I chose to go with these shoes. I really like how big and bold the tongue is, and I kind of want to show it off because like without shorts, you can't really see them. So what I'll do is I'll put one out like this and tuck the pants into it because I feel like this asymmetry creates that, oh, it's not intentional, but it really is. I don't know. I think it just makes the outfit a little bit more interesting. Like the last outfit, I'll also add on a belt. This one I also thrifted from Vinted. Dude, you can find like so much on Vinted. I'm not sponsored, by the way, but hey. And since my shirt is a little bit long, you can't really see the belt all that well. I sometimes like to do a little French tuck in the front. It doesn't have to be too tight, and honestly, it will come undone every once in a while. Finally, I could throw on a tie, but I forgot that my girlfriend stole it, so I'm gonna go with this necklace instead. This is called the Warp necklace from Vitali, I believe. It's definitely a statement piece, definitely kind of out there. You don't necessarily need something like this. As you can see, I opened up the collar just enough so that it kind of frames the necklace. Finally, 9 times out of 10, if I have the opportunity to wear a jacket with an outfit, I probably will. I have a couple options. I'll start with this one because I think it just kind of matches the vibe. It's a denim jacket from a brand called L'Amour. Okay, honestly, I feel like this fits pretty well, so I'm just gonna go with it. Also, as you can see, I put the collar of the shirt outside and on top of the jacket. As again, it kind of just creates a little bit more of an intentional detail. I don't even know how to explain it, but it just looks cool to me. Actually, speaking of which, I forgot 2 things that I normally add to this. First up is this keychain from Vivienne Westwood, and I'll also be throwing on a belt chain too. Oh, so performative, so performative. Guys, where's my matcha? Where's my performative male or female literature, bro? I don't even know how you would describe this other than streetwear because it has a blend of like American fashion in there, a little bit of Chinese. Regardless, it's one of the ways I like to dress, and yeah, that's it for outfit 2. Next up, outfit 3, I think that's what we're on right now. God, bro, I'm actually an unk. Like, I lost count at 3. Like, this is... We're gonna go for more of like an edgier punk kind of vibe for this. Starting off with these black convertible pants from Protemoa. Next for my shirt, I could use what I'm already wearing because honestly, it looks pretty good. But I already have an outfit in mind, so I'm gonna go with that one. And also, since I can show something a little bit different for you guys, we're gonna go with this slim off-white t-shirt that I got from Project ISR. Again, I know it's wrinkly, I'm not gonna iron it. Okay. Because these pants are not super wide or baggy, I feel like a slimmer top up here just makes the silhouette look a little bit cleaner. And since I'm going for like a punk rock kind of style, you'll notice that they'll wear a lot of like regular to slim tees as opposed to oversized ones. If you haven't already noticed, I'm a sucker for boots. These are the black Paradigm Chelsea boots from Verone, which is a discontinued company, I believe. So you can't really get these anymore, I don't think, but they're very common silhouette. You can get these almost anywhere, you know. Maybe not anywhere, but in a lot of places. And again, I chose to go with these because they're a slimmer profile type of boot. And as you can see, because of the straight leg pants, I think it falls onto the boots very, very nicely. There's no disruption between the pant and the boots, just very clean, very intentional. Is that the word? No? Continuous, yeah. Like the continuity of the shoe is... What? It looks good, all right? Okay. And there we have base outfit done. For the accessories, again, same rings. The watch I'll keep the same too. The belt will be this black textured one with a silver buckle that I got from Project ISR. For my necklace, I'm gonna go with this like super crazy, I don't even know what you call this, like a scorpion tail kind of necklace. This is also from Rare Romance. I discovered this brand not too long ago, and I really, really like their pieces as they give kind of like a dystopian rock star kind of vibe. All right, my camera just died halfway through, and I just doom scrolled on TikTok for 2 hours. Oh my god. Where were we? I was gonna add on this keychain from Project Comte, and then recently I had this revelation, right? You're not gonna believe this. This is gonna be crazy. You can take a regular chain and turn it into a belt chain. Oh my god. Okay, so we got the main look done, and we got one more just crucial thing that would just tie everything together. And who would have guessed it? A jacket. This is a black leather studded jacket from Echo, really old brand. And I thrifted it from the homies at Unspoken Garments. Shout out Max. There's just something classic about a nice vintage classic leather jacket. Not too slim, not too oversized, just a very normal fit, super classic. Okay, I did say the jacket was the last thing, but I thought this would also look really good with a bag. This is one of my personal favorite bags I've been using recently. Made completely of black denim, and I got these like silver pins on it for detailing from Protemoa, same brand as the pants. And that's the fit. Nothing too out there at first glance, but when you start looking at the details, everything becomes just very uniform and more than meets the eye. What? Outfit 4 out of 5. I'm only gonna do 5 outfits for this video because anything more and I feel like the video would be a little bit too long. And also I'm trying to farm content, so I'm gonna save some more for the next video. I don't even know what you call these pants, but they're from Project ISR again. Love that brand. I found a lot of really cool pieces from it. Now for my top, I'm gonna go for something a little bit more interesting that you don't really see every day. A white shirt. Okay, but I don't know if you, oh shit. I don't know if you can tell, but this white shirt is definitely a little bit different from your average white shirt. I'll just put it on, show you. Oh my god. All right, so things I really like about the shirt. One, the collar is just like this really cool pointed, exaggerated shape. Oh, forgot to mention, this is from J. Caesar Studio. Two, this is more of like a boxy cropped fit, so I got it in a smaller size than I normally get. And because of that, it's not super oversized and a little bit cropped at the bottom. And three, it's also made of like this woven waffle type of design. I don't know, it's like this weird material. I don't even know what it is, but now for my shoes, these might look like boots, but they're actually sneaker boots. This is my most recent Grail purchase, and I've wanted these for not that long, but within the time that I wanted it, I really wanted it. They're the Y3 Gendo boots. And they technically are still a sneaker as they are the high top versions of the regular Gendos that I have here. Gendo or Gendo, it's one of those, but again, this is just my personal preference. You will probably get a very similar look with just normal boots. And as you can see, these pants have a little drawstring at the end that allow me to cuff it to make this like kind of balloon style. And if you know me for a while, which is probably not many of you because this is a pretty new channel, you know, I've always been a sucker for cuffed pants and high top sneakers or boots. And I just think it looks very, very unique and very cool. It's just, you can wear them uncuffed and flowy and it still looks good in my opinion, but I just think having them cuffed like this is a little bit more interesting and something that you don't see every day, which I'm a big fan of. Starting with accessories, I'm a little bit tired of necklaces in this video, so I'm gonna go with a tie for this one. And I'm also gonna put a pin on the tie, you'll see, but this is one of the pins I took from my bag from the previous outfit, and I'm just gonna stick it onto the tie. I'll show you, but I've been doing this with almost all my ties recently, and it just adds a little bit more detail that normally wouldn't be there. Rings, again, I'm gonna keep the same. And finally, for my jacket, this is also from J. Caesar Studio. This is a cropped denim jacket with a little bit more of a exaggerated shoulder kind of silhouette. I'm not really sure what it's reminiscent of. I want to say like a little bit of Balenciaga and a little bit of Rick Owens, but obviously with that more cropped look. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this tie is a little bit too long. It does go past the shirt a decent amount, but I'm way too lazy to redo it right now, especially since I put the pin in already. But just know I normally wear this tie a little bit shorter. Just because again, I will be adding on a bag again. This one is also from Protemoa, and it just like you see what I mean? It just adds like just that little bit more for the outfit. And that's it for outfit 4. What I really like about this outfit is that it's at face value just like your normal shirt and tie, pants with a denim jacket fit. But because of all the detailing and choices of shape that I went with these pieces, I took a normally very timeless outfit and threw kind of like a grunge dystopian kind of vibe to it. To be honest, I'm kind of just bullshitting at this point, but like I hope some of you understand what I'm trying to say. Nonetheless, very cool silhouette, and now we will move on to the 5th and final outfit. Finally, for outfit 5, this might be the first non-black pants that I've used. Starting with these crazy zipper distressed jeans from Person Soul. Now for my top, I'm actually not sure how well this is gonna work, but I kind of want to try. This is a red graphic shirt from a brand called Burning Show that I got off of a website called Band Reps. Okay, honestly, this looks way better than I imagined it to be. I think the grunginess of the shirt matches the grunginess of... Oh my god. I think the grunginess of the shirt matches the grunginess of the jeans very well. For my shoes, who would have guessed it? Some more black boots. This is the Reebok and Mesa Margiela Instapump Furies. I think that's what they're called. And yes, they are tabbies, as you can see. Again, you could do this with any normal boot. I just like weird stuff, alright? Really liking how the jeans are sitting on this one. The interaction between the jeans and the shoes are pretty nice, I would say. With that said, there is a bit of heel drag, but whatever. Don't know what it is I don't love about this. Honestly, this thought started when I put on the shoes, so maybe it's the shoes that I don't love. Okay, I'm gonna try the Y3 Gendo Superstars. I don't know what it is, but I kind of like this. For the sake of this video and the fact that I haven't eaten dinner yet, I'm just gonna go with this and hope it works out. If it doesn't, we'll see what we can do after the styling's done. Low-key, a jacket might save this. Okay, so the jacket just made it 10 times cooler in my opinion. But because of that, now I feel like the shoes don't really go with it. We're gonna figure this out. Just wait. I'm gonna try out these black boots from Doc Martin. Okay, I wouldn't say it's perfect, but the Docs definitely look way better. Oh, and the blazer is from Project ISAR again. Low-key turning into a sponsored video. And regardless, we're gonna try to make it work because I still do think it looks pretty cool. For my necklace, I want to throw on this butterfly bolo tie that I got from Cometa Lab. Because it technically is a bolo tie, I will be wearing it like a traditional tie inside the collar, as opposed to having it hang from my neck like a traditional necklace. Work with me, guys. This is definitely different for me too. Honestly, I just gotta rock it with confidence. That's all it is. No belt, as you can't really even see it with this shirt, but actually, you know, I can't tell if this outfit just doesn't need anything more, or if I've given up. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't love it, don't hate it either, but this definitely wouldn't be my first choice. But honestly, having the blazer buttoned up makes it look a lot better too. I'm gonna have to play around with this look. But for now, this is outfit 5 and the final outfit of the video. Overall, I think it definitely is unique and maybe we just gotta give it a chance. So yeah, in terms of how I like to dress, those are just a few examples. I say a few because like I said in the beginning, I'm always shifting interests. So what I like to wear one day might be completely different from what I like to wear a week from now. If you like these types of videos and are interested in how my style evolves and devolves, because let's be real, as much as I like to believe I had a lot of good hits, I've definitely had some pretty bad misses too. And that's probably never gonna change. Then let me know in the comments. I'm always interested in what you guys thought of the video and how you think I could have improved. And while you're at it, a like and subscribe wouldn't hurt either. Well, for me at least. Might hurt for you, but big ups for this guy, you know? And if it turns out you thought, hey, this video sucked and I wasted my time, well,